It's in Uganda today where you find an A-level student who is done with senior 6 when they actually don't know what they want to be in future, when they don't know what career to pursue. They are done with senior 6, but they don't know which course they are going to do at university. And they are asking, with my combination, which course can I do at university? There is a problem. You're wondering why there is a lot of street hanging graduates. They're on streets with their papers without jobs. The reason is simple. They never had a proper career guidance. These are students who went on to carry on combinations at A level they don't need. And those combinations led them into courses at university that they never needed in the first place. And because they had already made a mistake in the first place that they could hardly correct, they graduate from the university with these courses, sometimes with a first-class degree. But when they can't put this to work, the knowledge they got at university, why is it that way? And that explains actually an increasing influx of unemployment in Uganda. Sometimes it's not about that education is no longer valuable. It's about poor career guidance. Because when you get proper career guidance, trust me, your course can't be in vain. So for the parents there and the students there, this is a video you don't want to pass, because I'm going to talk about career guidance, and it's gonna open up your mind to so many possibilities with the education that you're pursuing or with the education of your child. Welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Jackson, and this is my channel, Mr. Jackson Educates, where I talk about the education of your child is upbringing, which kind of schools that your child can go to, which kind of curriculums are good for your children, and basically leading them in the path of their career up to when they attain it. Through career guidance, you're going to know about the different options of career out there. What are the different careers? And among the many careers that are offered out there, is there something for you? Is there a place for you in this world? That's what career guidance is going to do for you. Another thing, through career guidance, you're going to find out the job options or the job availability. Fine, you want to be a doctor. Fine, you want to be a teacher. You want to be an engineer. But is that job still available by the time you'll be done with school? That's what career guidance is going to do for you. Some of you do courses just because they are good, not looking at the end of the tunnel when you get out of the university. And that's how we have graduates who are not having jobs today. It's because they didn't look at the end of the tunnel. Now, through career guidance also, you're going to be able to know your strengths, your abilities, and your giftings, and how you can use them in the real world and you translate them into income. That is very important, because some of you have actually ignored your giftings God has given you, and yet those giftings could have opened up amazing doors and amazing possibilities in this life, more than the formal education that you're attaining. I'm not saying formal education is bad, but there is something more to that formal education. Now, last but not least, you're going to get practical advice on how you can actually dive into the career you want to do. You're going to have practical advice on how best you can go into the career you want to pursue, and how you can walk through that career, and how you're going to come out from it. Basically, the entire process from A to Z on how to achieve a certain career. Another question about career guidance is, who is responsible for this career guidance? Who is supposed to carry out this career guidance? Now, career guidance can be carried out by anyone. You could be out there and your dream is to become a doctor, but you don't have a doctor in your family. Does it mean that you will never be a doctor that you dream of becoming? No, you can still become a doctor. And how do you get to that? You can inquire from a doctor. A doctor, you could inquire from him maybe when you go to the hospital, or when you have a doctor friend and you ask them, how can I become a doctor? What is it required of me to become a doctor? So anyone can carry out career guidance. But the first step of finding career guidance is in school. The Ministry of Education gave that mandate to the schools to do this career guidance. Unfortunately, the schools have not put so much energy in this area. They are more focused on educating you and sending you to the next level of your education. Some schools, not all, But there are some who have actually tried to carry out career guidance on their children or students. So career guidance is done by the schools, can be done by individuals, a friend can even guide you, can be done by your family members. There are families which are like, in our family, fetuliba doctor, family yaba lawyer. That is also very okay. And such families are very dangerous because sometimes they force their children into things they don't like. That's why some students, after graduating, they hand over that certificate to their parents, and they're like, mom, dad, this is what you wanted, now let me go pursue my passions. Why is career guidance important? Number one reason why career guidance is important is because there is inadequate information out there. You're dreaming of becoming a doctor. There are learners who, their children here who even want to become pilots, but they don't know what it takes to become a pilot. There are students there who want to become doctors. Right from primary, when a child enters secondary, they need to have the information, full information about the career they are dreaming of. Now we have that information inadequacy. That's why we have to carry out career guidance. So we give you the information you need and you make informed decisions. Another reason why career guidance is very important is lack of awareness about job availability. Students are so many in universities pursuing these beautiful courses, but they are not aware of job availability. That's why after graduation, they now start looking for a job, because they didn't first look into, is the course I'm doing having jobs readily available for me when I graduate from the university? You don't want to make that mistake. Also, another reason why career guidance is very important is because there are limited options out there based on gender. For the girls, there are limited options for you which kind of careers you can pursue. These days, the options are actually limited. So with limited options of careers out there, you don't want to just pursue something that you're going to regret why you did it. You need the right information, so you go into that thing. So you invest time, resources in that education when you're strategic. Guidance on obtaining work experience. Career guidance will also help you to obtain work experience. We all know that every job in Uganda, they want a certain work experience if you're looking into going into paid employment. They will ask you for 3 years work experience, but you're just a graduate. How are you going to attain this experience? That's what career guidance helps you to do, to attain work experience before you get that job. Career guidance will help you to navigate the different options or the different routes you can use to get into your dream career or to achieve your dream career. Last but not least, developing of innovation. Career guidance will even help you to find ways of using your education to do something on your own. That what are the things you can start up with? What are the things you can be innovative in? Which fields can you innovate in using the knowledge you've attained at university than just looking at a job? Now, the last part of this video is going to be how to choose a career path. How do we choose a career path? I'm going to go through this very quickly. Your potential. Look at your abilities. As I finish this video, kindly subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Leave a comment and share this video so it can help my channel to grow and so it can help me to bring you more good information like this. Now, as I'm concluding, let me tell you the reason why, how to choose the best career path. I talked about looking at your potential, looking at the job market, looking at the qualifications that are needed for a certain job. It's also very important in choosing a career path. I want to be a doctor, but what is it required of me? Which subject combinations do I need to do? Which course do I need to do to be a doctor? That's also one thing that you need to consider when you're moving into that career path. What are the benefits and the joys and the challenges of that job? When you're choosing a career, you have to look at what are the good sides of this career? What are the bad sides of this career? Am I ready to settle for that? So that will help you to make a good decision when you're choosing a career. So it's so wide. So I would be so glad to help you. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like, share, subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.